All right, where are we? I believe that is the right one. All right. Uh, now I'm used to streaming on Twitch, but I figured for the No Gacha series, I think it might be better if I were to stream it on YouTube. So that's why I'm doing it on here. I was mainly gonna focus on doing Cats of the Cosmos, and actually, there's this neat little thing called we're just gonna do this real quick because I mainly do kind of want to grind for treasures this stream because I mean who actually wants to sit down and grind for treasures normally. So I'm just setting it back to the furthest time possible. And welcome everyone. Like I said, I'm used to streaming on Twitch, but I'm here on YouTube for this series. The iShow speed situation. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it personally, but yes, I have heard of the iShow speed situation. All right. Okay. Let me see. All right. All right. Off to Deneb. I have been doing a lot of stuff. Well, at least some stuff off stream. I've just been wrapped up in a lot of stuff as of late, which is why I haven't really, been doing this series, because other projects and all that have been taking up some time. Yeah, this stream, I'm thinking of mainly doing just COTC treasure grinding because I really hate grinding for treasures. I mean, who likes grinding for treasures? And I figured if I'm gonna grind for treasures, I might as well do it in a way that I think would actually get me motivated to grind treasures. This is chapter 2. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna do that real quick just to get them out of the way. Double CPU? I mean, I guess it is Friday, but I actually don't know if it's been tested, if you can use CPUs to just collect treasures. I don't know if that's been tested yet. A bionic seaweed, that's definitely a level. Actually, hold on, I think I can remove my inquiry blocker for now, because I'm not in the main menu. Yeah, I could actually probably grind the, Friday stage to get some CPUs. I'll probably do that after I play this level. This Bun Bun really is beefy. Also, hello everyone that is just joining in. If you weren't here when I explained it, I normally stream on Twitch, but I figured for this series, I think it would be better if I were to stream it on YouTube because it's one of the main things that's on my YouTube channel, and I think it would be best if I just streamed this on YouTube. The Cappies, I already have Teacher Bear. I already have Teacher Bear, so yeah. Speaking of Twitch, you can find a link to it in the description. And like I said, I'm probably gonna do most of my streams over on Twitch, but I think, like I said earlier, for this series specifically, I think I'm gonna stream on YouTube. Alright, let's go get some CPUs from... Is it? Where is Friday stage? There it is. Actually, let me see if I can create like a speedrun lineup. Oh yeah, I did the Cosmic Cyclone yesterday, and this was the lineup I used. It was a CPU Rich Cat lineup, and what I basically did was just spammed Redhead Lovely Yuki and Lovely Yuki, and just hoped that I had enough to perma freeze the Cosmic Cyclone. I mainly enjoy streaming on Twitch because of the chat features, because on Twitch, like, you can have like custom emotes, you can do a bunch of crazy streaming stuff on Twitch. YouTube streaming, I feel like, is bare bones compared to like Twitch, but I feel like if YouTube wants to have better streaming stuff, then it needs to actually focus on the live streaming part more. Okay. Do I have any sort of rush? Okay, I guess this is the closest I got to a rush lineup built at the moment. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I'm probably gonna play this stage maybe like 6 times and then just test it on a stage as many times as I can. When it comes to like swearing and stuff, the main thing is like demonetization, which really does affect how a YouTuber can make money. Farming net. Should you farm net? I mean, I'd say, you get power-ups from it, and you can get plus level, you can get free user rank from it, so I'd say it is worth farming net. Hello, Xgirl. Alright, I think I'm gonna get one more, like, 2 more CPUs real quick. I'd say just progress through Stories of Legend as much as you can. But, I would say you should at the very least farm nets until you get all the exclusive units that you can't get anywhere else. So like Kuwagata, Kabuto, and Farmer. But I think after you get those at least once, unless you're like endgame or willing to dedicate a bunch of your energy to farming nets, then I'd say just focus on grinding SOL. Both if you could, but if you had to choose one over the other, I would say SOL just because of how much more stuff you have to do from there. Seahorse Sirens. Let me see what's in that level real quick. What level is your pizza? Because pizza is really good for fighting things like Sorrel. And do you have, and what like relic crowd controllers do you have for the old horns? Thank you, Carlos, for the 5 members. Oh, and that actually reminds me, something was I was supposed to have a cool little image that shows up whenever people give members, but it's not showing apparently. That actually just takes me a second to fix, but in the meantime, I'll just go here. And chapter 2. All right, let's just go find a stage that I don't have a treasure on that I might want to get. Okay. I can't get these 2 yet. Okay. I'll try these levels. Alright, we're just gonna try to do some okay. It does give you treasure. Alright, that definitely speeds up treasure grinding. Alright. Well. And I might as well do this level because... Alright, we didn't get a treasure from there. Yeah, you can only do it 10 times a day, but it definitely will speed up treasure grinding just a bit. Alright, but before I do that, I am just gonna go here. Yeah, but Friday you could easily grind CPUs, so... that... Oh, I think it's because gifted subs don't have a specific thing. I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, that ought to do it. Alright, there. I'll just save that. Alright, where am I? Oh, yeah. No Gacha? I mean, it's definitely an interesting challenge, because it forces you to use certain units you wouldn't normally use. Like, the female Ranma cat has been a lot of help as my main floating crowd controller. And it's, like, it really does change your opinion on some units, especially when you can't use stuff like Ramen or Sanzo or anything like that. And, another good example here is, Space Marine. I've been using them as my main barrier breaker because they have a 50% chance to break barriers, and they have a higher... Pretty sure they have a 60 more range than, low macho legs. And they attack pretty fast, so... Yeah, I've just been using them as my main barrier breaker. Yeah, low macho legs definitely works, but I've been using Space Marine just because higher range. I would have to compare between my Space Marine and my little macho legs. This is chapter 2 of COTC. I do roll the gacha, but only for NP. But outside of rolling for NP, I don't use anything. I'm chilling at the moment. Just doing some Cats of the Cosmos grinding. Alright, we got inferior dad jokes. Alright, let me see what level my low macho legs is. The main talent I'm actually working on is low macho legs shield pierce. Because I have, like, nothing else. How much health does a level 35 untalented... That is the wrong thing. Let me type that in real quick. We do that. And then... Okay, so 12,000, and then... Level 30 Space Marine has 10,000. Okay, so it's only a 2,000 health difference between my low macho legs and Space Marine. No gacha for UR. I don't use gacha units for UR. Okay. I mainly just I just want to see how far I could really push it. Okay. I believe this is going to be the next stage I do. Corona. Let me go ahead and see what's in this level, because Cats of the Cosmos is kind of a hazy memory here. So, okay. Alright, so we got... Okay, so... Spacefish Jones. Okay, so there's just a bunch of aliens with Spacefish Jones. Pretty weak barrier, so I just kind of want to make a lineup that helps deal with aliens. I believe that's aliens. Module legs. And I think I might actually hold up. Let me go. I think I might get actually you instead, because I'm gonna need all the damage I can get. Alright. I mean, the series itself is like, has been running for about 13 months now. So, since July of 2022. I could definitely say Lord of the Abyss, the introduction stage for Borfem, was definitely a tricky one. Because of the simple fact that Borfem is really aggressive, and you kind of basically have to rely on RNG in order to get that stage done. But I mean, now that we have Eggy Cat's true form, Borfem is much easier to fight. I mean, I beat Lord of the Abyss way back in December, so... Thank you, Carlos, for the super chat. Jamira, I'd say it's a interesting unit. I mean, it's really good in the early and to mid game, but because its stats don't really keep up compared to its cost, it kind of falls off like late game. I think that was a nice clean Bahamut hit there against the Star Pangs. Alright, that is this level done. COTC grind is going crazy with the music. Red rectangle. I mean, I can, for chapter 2, I can, see what I did after I beat this. Oh, there's more Star Pangs. I haven't really touched SOL at all ever since I beat Musashi, but Winged Piggy is gonna be the bane of my existence when I get to it. I remember Can Juice and I were talking when I streamed the series on Twitch, which was several months ago, and I think we both agreed that Shiver Junction is probably going to be the hardest level in this entire playthrough, or at least for SOL. Hello, Shahala. Thanks, bye. That's a reference. You won't. Heaven's Oasis. I mean, that also has Winged Piggy, but unlike Shiver Junction, there isn't any LD enemy to disrupt your crowd control or anything like that. Because, I mean, Orost is going to be a bit of an aggressive a-hole, but it's not as bad as Mr. Mole constantly killing anything that attacks Winged Piggy. I've done quite a few streams over on Twitch. You can check out the VOD channel where I've basically uploaded all of my streams that I did on Twitch. But this is my first time going live on YouTube. I mainly streamed on Twitch because Twitch obviously has better, like, streaming, like, things, because Twitch is built for streaming, right? And YouTube's more video platforming, but I was thinking for a while that maybe for this series specifically, I was gonna stream on YouTube. Alright, hold on, I'm just gonna go mute for a second. Alright, I mean, those JP exclusives do be dropping a little bit. Alright, I'm just gonna throw this up in case I accidentally double tap. Alright, I think I'm gonna actually work on getting the rest of these crystals filled out to max. Oh yeah, red rectangle. Someone wanted to know any tips for red rectangle. I'd say Can, all that stuff. Oh, the curse of the Yellowstone. Why is there an image? Because that's where the inquiry code goes. And I don't feel like moving it. The thing with A Moment of Serenity is it's all angel enemies, and you can at least manipulate the stage in a way so you only get one of the powerful angel enemies to spawn at a time. Egg, I think that's enough egg in chat. I think that's enough egg in chat. I just want to be able to read chat, and it's kind of hard when you're spamming egg. For growing epic, what you really want to do is have a mixed lineup, and don't forget to bring a critter, because there is a metal one horn in the continuation stage. My favorite unit in the game? Honestly, I think my favorite unit in the game has got to be Dancer. Dancer is just such an amazing unit, especially for a unit that's not an Uber. Its talents, I think, really do make it like a pocket Uber, just because of the fact that it has insane damage. It has okay health, but the fact that it's really cheap and really spammable compared to other units that have the same power as Dancer, plus the fact that it's wave immune, that's just a bonus. My targets for this stream, just grinding treasures, trying to get as much as I can, trying to grind out as much as I can, so I spend less time grinding in the future. Dancer's talents are wave immune, surge. I think it's hold up. My Dancer is basically fully invested, so I can check. Yeah, freeze immune, and then standard. Yeah, freeze and wave immune. Okay. A sound played that's supposed to show an alert here, but it didn't. All right. I think for now. I think for now, I'm just gonna get rid of this alert box and try fixing it another time. No, Crazy Cats are not gacha. You just get them from stages. Dark or Hitman? I'd say generally Dark, but Hitman is great in its own right because it's a lot more spammable, and the freeze immune does help against Henry. Yeah, any cat that's not from the rare gacha is no gacha. Any cat from the rare gacha is a gacha unit. Lil Cat's definitely a mixed bag. I mean, Lil Dark is the best of the Lil variants, mainly because of the cat combo with Cutter Cat. Lil Island needs a lot of boosts, but when you do get it boosted, it does work well. Lil Jamira, I don't think you could really say a whole lot about Lil Jamira that hasn't been said already. Lil Cat, very funny that has a 10% crit chance and wave immune talents. Lil Eraser has even funnier talents, Soul Strike. Trying to think. Lil Macho Legs, pretty alright. Barrier Breaker and Shield Piercer. I don't know its other talents on the top of my head. Lil Lion, I mean, you can make it cheaper. And then you have Lil Flying, which has probably the saddest relics, or saddest talents in out of all the Lil Cats, if you ask me. And then Lil King Dragon, the GOAT himself. Oh, yeah, Canned Juice, I've decided that I was gonna stream the No Gacha series on my YouTube page, considering the fact that I think most people on here want to watch me do the series, but don't really want to go to Twitch, and they sometimes miss the community posts I put out, so I just decided to start streaming it on Twitch. Okay, Egg, enough with the spam, or I'm gonna have to time you out. Thank you, Carlos, again, for the super chat. Pregnate Obama. Of course. Let me see what the next stage is. Okay, Cat's Eye Nebula. Okay, well, let me scroll back in the chat, because I was thinking about my opinions on the Lil Cats, and I guess chat was just flying by. Okay, okay. Welcome, Jones. The Heck Are You Island is definitely one of the stages of all time. Alright. Alright, now that we've gone through this, I can look back at the chat to see what's going on. Because once you start paying attention to the game, to pay attention to your chat, you end up with that much base health left. Okay. Rice Ball talents. I'd say they're worth it. I mean, Rice Ball can basically become your 4-star Manic Eraser, because they have about the same health, and I think I think Rice Ball is slightly faster, though I could be wrong about that, but it does cost a little bit more, but all the immunities make Rice Ball a truly great unit to bring on stages where you have to deal with certain statuses. I mean, if Lucas shows up, it wouldn't have been the first time Lucas has joined one of my streams. Okay. Canopus. There we are. Yeah, Lucas joined, said Obama, and refused to elaborate. Wheat. Yep, we got wheat. We got wheat in chat. There they are. Let's go. Wheat crit. Merc is great here because of the fact that Ribbo's warp instantly resets her attack. So, we're doing chapter 2 at the moment. Alright, I think that's the level done in the moment. Okay, next stage, Aldebaran. Just gonna see what was in here again. Alright, yeah, it's this level. We're not gonna finish. I don't think we're finishing COTC 2 this stream. Though I am hoping to get as much done as I can. Do I support the LGBTQ community? Of course I do. Shout out to all of my fellow LGBTQ plus viewers, chat members. Shout them out. I support you. Doing great. Will I finish ZL this stream or later? Bro, we're not even done SOL yet. Courier? I mean, I have a whole video on my channel where I go over how I feel about Courier as a unit. I mean, I don't... Alright. I know someone asked the question a couple of moments ago about the LGBTQ community, and support them. I support them. And I always will. But I don't understand why people have a hatred towards people just trying to live their own lives. It confuses me. I think that's all I'm gonna say, but it just confuses me as to why people hate. Alright, upgrade my wallet. You know, just because you told me to upgrade my wallet, I'm not gonna upgrade it. The ice show speed scenario, you know, funny enough, you are not the first person who brought it up in chat. Because as soon as I started streaming, another person, like 2 people brought up the ice show speed incident. I'm not gonna make any comments about it, but I mean, how did you let that happen? My profile picture, it's just a drawing I made of the perfect cyclone. Which chapter? What chapter are you on? For the Cats of the Cosmos special stages. Chapter 1? I mean, I can go look and see what I did in this save if it's chapter 1. Alright, am I gonna get the superior? I am not. Sag. Alright, chapter 1. Just back this way. Okay. I mean, this is what I used. Alright. Imagine a world without erasers. Alright. I wanna know what is everyone's favorite thing about what is the thing that people are most excited about for 12.5? Corn Cat and the gold CPU seem to be the 2 things that people are most excited about. Alright. I know this is alright. I mean, if you don't know what's in 12.5, you can check out the video I released conveniently just a couple of hours ago, and you can learn everything you need to know about the update. The golden CPU truly is a blessing, especially for the people that have just been stacking up CPUs over the years, because now they have they finally have a use for them. Just started 2023. I don't know what planet you are on, but I mean 2023 has been going on for 8 months at this point. I mean 2/3 of the year are about to be up. That's what I'm just saying. You get Corn Cat or Maze Cat from the Cappy Senior stages. You know, that last stage alone has made me boost up Filibuster up in my own personal Legends ranking by like 2 to 3 spots. Because especially if you want to do that stage no Uber, you're basically gonna need Meta Filibuster to help out with freezing all the enemies that constantly swarm you and freezing the Cappy twins. Darn, I was hoping I could deny Overseer Neandam's attack, but I guess that's not happening at the moment. Ooh, nice Dancer Surge. We'll love to see that. The Ava collab? I mean, it's one of the biggest collabs the game has to offer, so you can never go wrong with the Ava collab. And I actually did, and I am glad that I was able to get videos out for all 4 of like the gauntlets in the Ava collab. Like without using any Ava units. Doing freaking a warning level 14, that was genuinely painful because there's almost like outside of any like Ava killer units or anything like that, that level is actually pain to do if you're because like it basically comes down to spamming Gianchi, Rice Ball, Cat Researcher, Manic Lion, and Doron for like 20 minutes straight after you kill the Super Metal Hippo. Alright, do we have any more of the crystal to fill out right now? Alright, we do not. That means we can actually move forward to Soba 4. Oh, it's more aliens. Who would have thought? A whole subchapter about aliens has aliens. Alright, but it has Ultra Baba, so we're gonna need to bring the Breaker Blast. And I think I'm gonna bring the boy, Space Marine. I'm gonna take you out. And I think this works for now. If it doesn't, we can change up our lineup. Grow up, Shinji. It really is Rockfest. You know, Dwayne the Johnson pulled up to that level and said, "Yo, what's good, Ava Unit 13?" Alright, here comes some of the stronger aliens. Ava Unit 13 strikes. That is definite. That was, I mean, I did do it 3-star, but that was only because I had, you know, like Ava Unit 02 and Asu Kazli, and they never made any of the Ava bosses surge immune, like retroactively, and only Ava Unit 13, like not the awakened form, just the regular Ava Unit 13 has surge immune. So like you could just bully some of the Ava Angel bosses with Azu Kazli and her Surge. Alright, we're slowly getting through this. Alright, and that's the level. People just say Bardiel when they're talking about the 9th Angel. Alright, Plum Pit. It's the one level where it's nothing but red enemies, so I'm just gonna throw all my anti-reds together. Alright, let's see, we got... I mean, we got Manic Island. I'm gonna throw him in. You know what? Just because I can't, I'm gonna throw in Manic Dark. Just because I feel like it. And I guess I'll use you just because it is nice to have some sort of crowd control. And yeah. Will I beat Gory Gory? I mean, if we get to Gory Gory. It's a matter of if. Oh, really? Huh. We're gonna slowly build up our wallet. Because that's where the inquiry code is. And I don't feel like removing it. Dark Garu? It's definitely a unit. I mean, it's not bad. It's just compared to the other Fest units, I mean, is like, especially the Epic Fest units, I mean, I don't know, maybe like a B or A tier. Yeah, and that's why I'm never removing it. So instead of seeing the stage name, you get to see Richtofen's lovely face. Oh yeah, Rajucon, that... I feel like I feel like I'd have to... I could use low Mohawk as an extra meat shield in that level, because, I mean, it's wave immune. It's not like it's gonna do much, but, I mean, it's gonna be nice to have that option. I mean, Little Dark I don't think would be really worth using against Rajucon, especially when you look at the level of my Little Dark. Alright, this level... Alright. I mean, I think there is some, like, validity in saying that an Uber is outclassed by Urarun. I wouldn't 100% agree with it, but if it's, like, meant to be sort of a general attacker, I do think there is some basis in comparing the two, because Urarun is a free unit. Okay, so we gotta put the goat up here. Moth. I could probably just bullet train. Or actually, no, I'm gonna courier just because courier is more spammable. Dararara. I mean, for this save, I've not done Cats of the Cosmos Chapter 2. How do you get the Dancer Cat? Yeah, you get Kung Fu Cat, and then you beat Kung Fu Cat Awakens. I don't know the exact schedule from when that stage comes on, but I'm pretty sure it's at, like, the start of the month. I mean, Dancer is one of the few special purchasable units that's actually, like, even pre-talents is pretty good. Because for the point of the game where you would get, like, level 20 or level 30 Dancer, it's a lot higher than most units. Throw in talents into the mix and you got yourself a really powerful attacker. Normal moon rocks. Alright, thanks, bye. Whoa, more aliens and a bear. Berserkori? Brute force it with Courier. Brute force it with anti-reds. That's how I deal with it. Where's Mannequin Dragon? Gonna take you out because I doubt I'm gonna be using Valval Cat anytime soon. I don't know, I think the restriction stages for the low cats, I think it forces the player to be more creative with the units that they use. Because it's gonna force players to experiment with certain units that they might have not used before. I really love levels that force players to experiment with using a certain unit, instead of just spamming the same 10 to 15 units over and over again. Uh, most annoying enemy. Probably the enemy I think is the most annoying, and is my least favorite, is Lil Doge. Because, like, every other enemy, like, if you can counter it, if you, like, time things properly, or something like that. But with Lil Doge, you are entirely relying on the fact that it doesn't activate its 20% dodge chance. Because I have seen people's runs of, like, Infernal Tyrant Neandum fail because Lil Doge dodge keeps proccing, and they literally cannot get to Infernal Tyrant Neandum or any of the support enemies. Ooh, nice Dancer Surge. Yeah, Borfim is... Yeah, no gacha Borf fighting... Yeah, fighting Borfim with no gacha is a bit tricky, but luckily Eggy Cat True Form comes in and saves the day with over 100% uptime, with guaranteed slow. There we go, that's one peng gone. And that's the second one. Ah. Alright, well I just gotta wait for this Breaker Blast to come back so we can blow up this barrier. Sea Breeze Salon. You're gonna have to just give me a moment, because I don't remember what's in that level. Alright, oh, wait, oh, it's this level. I mean, a lot of it, I mean, it's just boar spam. We got Eggy, and we could probably scrounge up some other crowd controllers. Alright, Myrtos. This one, I think in Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, now has a Cleonal that sits in the back. Yeah. Alright, so 5... Wait, actually, let me check the treasure book real quick. Alright. So, Brutara, Moscadon, and Corona. Might as well get these ones going. If you ask me, I would personally go for Immortal Amakusa over Lucifer. Just because Amakusa just nukes any Aqua enemy they run into. And I mean, shield generally isn't a problem with Amakusa, because Amakusa could usually just brute force a shield open. Impractical Jokers. That's I think that's a name I've heard of, but I don't really remember from it anything from it. I'm pretty sure for things like Growing Evil and Mining Epic, it has its own unique, like, message. Unless it's also the same message for, what is it? For just uncleared stages. Unless it's the same message, then I think it's intentional. Super Feline is not considered a gacha unit. Alright, let's see how many dark lasers we can start stacking before I can't stack anymore. Alright, I think it's about time we stop doing this. The worst feature in Battle Cats. I mean, what do you think this whole stream is about? I just wish treasures were like treasure chance, right? But like I just wish treasures were like easy to get in general. Because I mean, this game has, I think, gone far beyond just like collecting treasures for certain stuff. Like, is it like, I mean, treasures are basically required to basically progress through the game, but like they take forever to grind. And, like, by the time you could have grinded treasures, if you already had them all unlocked, you could have probably been up to, like, Urun. Just because of how many treasures you have to grind for, like, EOC alone. Energy, I mean, there's definitely ways to circumvent energy losses. It's like you have leaderships, and then you also have the highly controversial energy glitch. I mean, for the eggs, you can kind of prioritize what eggs you want to unlock. For treasures, you basically have to grind all of them. Otherwise, you're gonna have a less fun experience playing the game. You know, I like I think it's funny that there's a feature, like when you clear all of the zombie stages for a set area, you have a boosted chance for treasures. But the thing is that you're probably gonna have all the treasures anyways by the time you beat those zombie levels, because they're not balanced around, like, for early game players. Wait, what wave immunes do you have, Top Shot? Um, I mean, if you're in UL, you should be able to get levels on. I'm assuming you have like Manic King Dragon and all that. Like and I guess any good anti-trait lists could work. And what unit do I have the most investment in when it comes to talents? I'd definitely say Dark Laser. Like, the only talent that's not fully maxed out is the cost down talent, but that's because of Cats of the Cosmos restrictions. Wait, actually, if you're in Uncanny Legends, you should be able to get level 40 Bahamut. You can slap on some attack combos and just spam Bahamut with Cyborg or something. I mean, that strategy works with, like, level 30 Cyborg and Bahamut and Little Macho Legs. The boosted levels from, like, a level 50 Cyborg and a level 40 Bahamut would allow you to easily do Manic Gross. For the pizza cameraman strat, I think you need, like, level mid-40s to 50s, I think. I mean, I've got into UL in both my EN and JP save without ever having Bathcat. I never had Bathcat until past SOL in both my EN and JP saves. I think level 40 is generally the recommended minimum for the cameraman pizza strat for Cappy Jr. I mean, it's been forever since I've actually done this. Actually, I'm pretty sure when I did the stage, I just used the Gato Amigo beefcake spam strat because I got to that stage by the time they got their Surge Immune talents. Okay, Corona. Corona. No, level 30 LKD is not worth the talents. You need to, I'd say, I'd start investing in talents in your LKD when you get it to at least level 80. I mean, you don't even have to healer cheese nowadays, because you can literally, because, like, the amount of Surge Immune units that have been added has gotten to the point where Cappy Jr. has gotten pretty easy. I mean, back when, Gato Amigo and Beefcake got their Surge Immune talents, you could easily do the level with those 2 units alone. Though, to be fair, you did have to have Beefcake at, like, level 50 in order to make it work. So if you're pre-UL, it probably wouldn't work, but... which stage do you get Rock? You get it from... I forgot... What's the stage called? Is it Possessed by Evil? Yeah, it's Possessed by Evil, the, Evil Emperor Cat stage. But in order to unlock that stage, I think you have to beat SOL. I'm pretty sure it's just behind SOL clear. Yeah, Prelude to Ruin, that's what it was. What stage am I most scared of in SOL? Shiver Junction. Shiver Junction easily. Is Lucifer worth getting to level 40? I'd say if you don't have, like, many anti-Aku units, especially anti-Aku Ubers, I'd say it's worth getting, Lucifer to level 40, just so you can have that extra option. Shiver Junction is Winged Piggy and Mole Spam. Oh shoot, I might actually lose this. Wow. Alright. Unkept promises. I mean, I guess if you don't have a lot of things to fight Professor A with, but if you don't find Professor A to be that big of a challenge, I would personally just save it for collection purposes. Oh, Cubist Crimes? Well, have you met its, later game counterpart, Tear-Soaked Puppy? Everyone's favorite level? Who doesn't love Tear-Soaked Puppy? Yeah, Grotesque Gallery, except for the last stage, is just a bunch of gimmicks. Bro, I've been trying to do 3-star UL because it's gonna end soon. Like, there's literally 2 sub-chapters left of 3-star UL that haven't come out yet. So I've been trying to get that done as soon as possible. I still have, like, at least, like, over a dozen sub-chapters left to go. Like, even before, Revival of Origin and, Humanity Catified. Have I considered doing other games? I mean, I have done other games in the channel, but I feel like the Battle Cats is like the only game where I could really like easily make videos about, just because there's a lot I could talk about. I actually have thought of making another Nuzlocke video, but I've just been so caught up lately with a bunch of stuff, like in YouTube and out of YouTube, that I just haven't really had the time to, you know, sit down and do a Nuzlocke. Zero Legends as an idea. I think it's really interesting because, I mean, in kind of a lore sense, and we've seen them like expand the usage of certain enemy types. Because like now you have Cyclones, you have Cat God, and like you have the Advent bosses like showing up. I definitely think they could make a lot of creative stages with them now that they have expanded which enemies they can use. But I find that some of the levels, I think, like they're just, I mean, I'm not expecting some grand boss battle or anything, but like, I feel like for some of the levels, it could have been worked out a little bit more. But in the lore sense of it, sort of like the universe, like sort of collapsing, I think that's fascinating. Or like the creation of a new universe, or whatever the lore was for that. I wonder how long it's going to take for them until they start throwing in the crazed and manic cats into the levels. Yeah, treasure grinding has definitely been made a little bit easier because of the gold CPU. I mean, I couldn't find any information on if you could actually grind story-based treasures with the golden CPU. So I actually decided to do a little test earlier in the stream, and it turns out you can. So that is very nice. Zesty Legends. Oh, I have a story to tell. Okay, so in my JP save, right? I use a treasure radar. I don't beat the level. I use it. Wait, no. I don't use a treasure radar. I beat the level. I then use up my 2 remaining treasure radars. I don't beat the level. And then I don't use a treasure radar and I beat it again. Luckily, I got the unit on that attempt. But it was actually frustrating that on the attempts where I did use a treasure radar, I failed the level. And on the attempts that I didn't use a treasure radar, I won it. Yeah, you're definitely gonna see a rise in treasure radar stocks because people aren't gonna be using them as much for all those failed attempts. Alright, superior humanoids. Muscadon and Corona. What is the best Uberfest exclusive? Not Uberfest. Epic Fest. Dark Casley the Bane. Easily the best Epic Fest Uber. And then second would be Dark Phono, which hasn't come out into EN yet. I'm pretty sure every version except for EN has Dark Phono. But Dark Phono is basically Mitama, but if she was made for the modern metagame. And of course the best Uberfest unit is Phono. Congrats on your manic macho legs. Alright. I'm sure everyone knows about the classic debate of Cactus versus Belly Dancer. Probably one of the longest running, well, of recent memory, debates in the Battle Cats. But I personally think that Maze Cat puts that debate to rest. Because I personally think that Maze Cat is better than both Belly Dancer and Cactus. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. Maze Cat is better. For those who saw the community post, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that is the one thing about Maze Cat, is that you unlock it super late into the game. Like, I feel like the only way you could properly unlock it before beating Uncanny Legends is if you have, like, the really good Surge Immune Ubers. Because if you don't, then you're basically gonna have to wait till UL completion. Because things like Luza and Meta Filibuster are gonna be key to winning the level if you don't have really good Surge Immune Ubers. I mean, the best one that's anti-Aku no gacha is, like, unless you have, like, a really high level Lil Island, really the only thing that comes to my mind immediately is Shield Pierce on Low Macho Legs. Manic Lion, you have 4 to 5 meat shields. I think 4 is usually enough. especially if you have Haniwa Cat. Then you have cheap attackers like Cameraman, Courier, like cheap spammable attackers like that. And then you have Awakened Bahamut or other powerful anti-trait lists to quickly take out the lions before they start piling up. Barrel, that's right. Yeah, Barrel is pretty good. I mean, 60% shield pierce with LD. It's beautiful. Makes dealing with Aki, Behemoth, and Rangmaster a lot. It makes them a lot easier to deal with because you can snipe their shield. Cat Researcher. Yeah, Cat Researcher, that's another good one. I mean, it's fine before true form, but when they do get a true form, Cat Researcher is actually a pretty nice unit. No, I'm pretty sure Barrel is 60% shield pierce. Supercar, I'd say that is like entirely dependent on how well you can time it. Because if you can time it well, you can pierce a lot of shields like Fallen Bear, Behemoth, and all that. But if you suck at timing, it's kind of iffy. Though I think it is really, I mean, I like how Supercar is probably, like, if you don't have True Form Doron, Supercar is basically this, like, one of the required units you need for a Zero Luza in order to knock back Zero Luza. And I think that's pretty, I think it's pretty cool. Alright, Corona. Exorcist, I mean, if you don't have any other options really for crowd control, you could, I mean, maybe use it, but generally it's just better to brute force Aku Cyclone. If you have the units to be able to brute force it. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I might not stream the first 30 levels because I've already done that. But I might stream the next, like, 10 levels or so. Maybe. Yeah, Lilin makes... Especially if you have Divine Lilin, makes Aku Cyclone so much easier. I think I sent it Bahamut a bit too early and I forgot to upgrade my wallet. So focused on, you know, that's the dichotomy of the Battle Cat streamer. They're trying to read chat, but once they start reading chat, they kind of lose focus of the game. And when they're focusing on the game, they kind of lose focus on chat. So when I look back at chat, I have no idea what is happening. And I have to kind of like back read everything, so... Floor 40? You know, whenever I hear people bring up Floor 40, I always just think of the one upload I have on my channel, where it's literally just a CPU strat. I could probably remake the video, because, I mean, it was made like 3 years ago. I wouldn't use Fishman. I'd probably use like cameraman instead of Fishman, especially since you could easily stack cameraman. Crazed Super Feline. I mean, the possibility is there. But it's a matter of Ponos wants to, like, keep Super Feline as, like, this truly unique basic cat or not. Because, I mean, Super Feline is obviously not like the other basic cats. It evolves at level 100 compared to the rest of them that evolve at level 30. Right now, it can only go up to plus 80. And, you can only get it. It's the only basic cat that you can't get early game. You know, I'm gonna be honest and say Revenge of the Dreamer genuinely feels like a fever dream. Like, that level, like, it just happens. Like, you just... I don't know how to explain it, but, like, it just... Yeah, it's a level that just kind of happens. Like, you don't really think about it too much. Like, and once you kill the last Baku, it's over. Like, it's a level that, like, that genuinely felt like a fever dream to me. Alright, what I'm gonna do here is do this, because I think that's gonna be enough, Cats of the Cosmos grinding for now, and I'm just gonna do some SOL for a bit. Alright. Darn. How did I get so much UR? Just collect units. Collab units definitely help with the user rank. Because, I mean, I've had this collab save for, 13 months now. And collecting things like the monthly units and all the seasonal units, those also really help out with user rank. I mean, right now I'm just kind of looking for which manic I should probably upgrade. I think I'm honestly just gonna give levels to Manic Lion to get him to level 30. Oh, user rank reward. Whoa, 3 super rare cat's eyes and a leadership. Fantastic. Alright, Wrath of the Divine. I'm gonna save that one for later, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Cut Purse Coast. Oh, swim meat. Everyone's favorite level. Who doesn't love swim meat? We love aliens. We love really powerful aliens. Alright, Alright, so this definitely calls for some meat shields. Definitely say that much. Wrath of Carnage. I mean, for this save, I did Wrath of Carnage by spamming Talented Bondage and Talented Dark Laser, but I genuinely would not know how you're supposed to do that level normally, because I haven't actually done it properly, like, without this artificial restriction, or with those 2 units, in a long while. Alright, I'm gonna use Mina, because LD to snipe the squid. Run, because nice range, I guess. I'm gonna need Dark Laser. Alright, so let me filter by, let's see what anti-aliens I can work with here. Alright, not a lot. I don't got a lot of options. I mean, macho leg. I'm gonna take you out. We're doing swim meet. Let me see here. Trying to think of what I should fill out here. It's my last spot. Honestly, Manic Macho likes to help. I think I'm gonna use Manic Macho likes to help snipe the calamari. Yeah. Yeah, getting the units for user rank is definitely one of the main things about the challenge that really make it hard. Because, I mean, you can't just get gacha units. Then what's the point of doing a no gacha challenge? Gonna build up our like stat, save up for stack for and save up for me, Mina. Yeah. No. Gacha units aren't used for UR. In the no gacha challenge. Kahime, I don't have enough experience with that unit to say much about them. Alright, well, I think this is a dead run. Alright, let me reorganize my units real quick. Yeah, this is a challenge where the no gacha challenge is one that requires a lot of patience to slowly accumulate units for user rank. Because I think it took me like I want to say 2 to 3 months to get even 1600 user rank. Oh, I think I paid too much attention to chat. things are falling apart quickly. Alright. Almighty Hades? Definitely. Hades is a really great tank, especially for late game. I mean, glass is obtainable. It's just a matter of getting enough levels on the basic cats. Alright, I think I got enough legs to where I think I'm just gonna slowly build up cash. I might try luring this time, because I think the biggest issue is the lemur spam. Yeah, Haunted Genome is just Dark Laser Stack. How do you you roll the rare tickets for NP. Oh, alright, yeah. I definitely think this is 4 meat shields. This is gonna be a 4 meat shield stage. I think I'm gonna toss you. Kunio-kun, most would consider a gacha unit. I mean, me personally, I consider it a gacha unit because in order to get it in the first place, you do need to roll the rare gacha. Like, even if it's a bonus from 11 draws, you still have to roll the gacha to get it. Man, these Croxos are really aggressive for no reason, huh? How much damage do these things do? Okay, they have 13k DPS. Noted. Eldritch Forces? Female Ranma. Yeah. I mean, I was stuck on Lord of the Abyss for 2 months because I straight up couldn't beat the level because I wasn't getting lucky enough with Valkyrie freezes. But then one attempt, I managed to squeeze enough damage into Borofim to take it out with just the right amount of Valkyrie freezes. Alright. Just gotta make sure I got my button on my cannon keybind. Just in case I need to breaker blast. Alright, wow. Alright, hold on, let me see. Oh, something fell off my desk. Oh well. How much health do these specifically? 320,000 health. Lovely. Alright, these crabs, wow, 144,000. The bears, 480,000. The squids, 180,000. Noted. We could try Major Leaguer. We could try them. Instead of Dragon. And actually, I think Dancer could do something here. Because, I mean, Dancer just has great damage, and I was just mainly worried about the Ursa Majors getting to Dancer. But I feel like Dancer could probably do something here. Yeah, I feel like the main thing is just the lemurs, just because of how often they attack. And actually, hold on, let me see how much damage they dealt. Yeah, they have 12k DPS, and when you have like three 12k DPS units at once attacking your enemies attacking your units, it gets really difficult to manage. When will I get slime? Probably not until post SOL at least. I'm hoping I can at least get Mina out. There we go. Alright, I guess I'll try to start stacking legs. If I can get any money. Oh, now we're starting to get these crabs into survive range, so that's nice. And another dancer out. Maybe get B-Train to hit the base, so that way my other stuff stays further back. Ooh, we got 2 nice clean bullet train hits. That's what we like to see. Oh, darn, Dancer be missing those hits. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Major Leaguer. I feel like they're not doing enough damage. Yeah, I don't think they're doing enough damage. Yeah, Dancer worked well, and that's why Dancer is goated. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I could maybe use. I don't think there is. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put Mana King Dragon back in the lineup. Wait, actually, wait. What am I thinking? Courier outranges the lemurs. Yeah, this save has Hermit. Alright, I will switch over to Mana King Dragon if Courier doesn't work out here. But I mean, it's worth the try, I think, at least. Alright, there we go. Now we can get Mina out. And we could start stacking the legs. Ooh, can we get a bullet? Alright. I think Bullet Train got a kill on one of them, so that gives us ever so crucial cash that we need at the start here. Nice Bullet Train on the Helmet Crab. It's always nice to see. That was nice. Ooh! All the dancers were stacked, so they all took out the lemur. That's what we'd like to see. But 2 of the dancers died. Tragic. Oh, there goes the last one. The issue is that we just don't have enough cash. Yeah, cash really is the biggest challenge. And I'm gonna try slow beam instead as well. Alright, hoping to Alright, hopefully Courier can at least deal with the Crocos. So we can have an easier time building cash. I'm trying to think of when they run, like, the regular lucky tickets. I mean, the closest one that I could think of is a cultured festival, when they would run the normal lucky tickets again. Oh, wait. Aw, oh, darn, Croco got in the way. The Dynamites, that set is kind of a mixed bag, I'd say. Yeah, we're finally making the big bucks, and we might as well just start spending it. Because it's not like we're gonna get any more money. Alright. Yeah. Definitely went better, but... I think I'm just gonna drop Mina for Bahamut, if I'm gonna be 100% honest. Or actually... actually Urun would probably work better than Mina. I mean, we can nuke the stuff... I mean, we're already dealing with the lemurs fine. It's just the bears. Like, I need consistent damage on the bears. And if we somehow get knockbacks, it's nice if Dancer is able to get into the Calamari's range. I don't have Tarzan hatched. No. I mean, got tired of grinding Cats of the Cosmos, so now we're just doing Stories of Legend. Might make some progress there. Oh. Someone started over. Alright. Never mind. Alright, here we go. Damn. This stage is brutal. Alright, I think I'm gonna try a mix of Urarun and Bahamut Cat, and I'm probably gonna swap Bullet Train. It's just that upfront damage. I'm missing that upfront damage. I swear if Urarun makes Bahamut miss, I'm actually gonna cry. Wear a swimming costume and you'll win. Ugh, why didn't I think about that before? It's the swim meet. Why Bahamut first form? I like that design more. Alright, we're just gonna try to hopefully get some cash. As much cash as I can, at least. Alright, I'm just gonna let wallet go to max. Stacking, I don't think would be too feasible here because I'm pretty sure the Croxos do eventually stop spawning. Might as well start sending other stuff out. Alright, now we send an run. Come on. Oh. Wow. Alright. Alright, I need to see how many lemurs are in this level. Wow, there is 9 of them. Wow. Alright, there's 9 lemurs. There's 3 bears. Alright. Okay. I mean, we could try stalling for 2 Bahamutes. We could try doing that. Yeah, we killed all the lemurs except for 1, and we got a knockback on the bears, but we died just a bit too soon. Alright, I think we can start sending out other stuff. Ah, Bahamut missed. Damn, that is actually tragic. Right, clean Bahamut hit. Alright, he's down. I'll go run. Just to maybe get some quick hits on these lemurs. Oh, yep, Dancer is down. I'll go for another one. Wow, Bahamut just got instantly turned into dust. Oh, we love UL buffed enemy, UL equivalent buffed enemies in SOL. They're fun. It's really fun. The battle bricks, I've heard of it, but I haven't really like touched it. Yeah, it's not a lot we can really do for crowd control. And if I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if Run was actually doing much. So I think I'm gonna throw back in Manic King Dragon. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I accidentally hit my desk. It's not the bears that are the main issue, it's the frickin' lemurs. Like, I'm telling you, those lemurs just do way too much damage. And they throw like 9 of them at you within the span of like a minute. They also have a lot of health, like 320,000 health on those lemurs. Alright, that's the last of the helmet crabs. We might as well just start pushing with other units. Oh, okay. We're kind of just chilling in Calamari's range, which isn't the best thing. Alright. Is that a dancer miss? If so, that's very tragic. I think these are the last two lemurs of the level. Oh, and Bahamut instantly gets turned into dust, and of course there was a crocodile in the way. Oh, nope, there's another lemur. Hmm. Good try replacing MK, Mana King Dragon. I mean, Mana King Dragon I think was working better than Urarun, but I still don't think it's enough. Okay, let me check something. Okay, and then... Yep. Check this. Okay, Alright. I was probably thinking of using Beefcake because I looked at the damage the enemies do compared to Beefcake's health, and I think they reliably trigger Beefcake Strengthen. Oh, and I guess since we have the combo now, we might as well change the way our lineup looks. Okay, but I am gonna move this over here. I mean, I have full health investment on Beefcake. Like, Beefcake is basically fully invested except for the slow resist, so... If it takes an Ursa major... Wait, hold on. Let me do the math real quick. Let me do this. And then... By that, by this. Oh, okay. It's just not enough if it gets hit by a bear, but... Alright. I think I'm gonna give this one more try. For now. And if this doesn't work, I might just do some other stuff for a bit. Okay, we got a lot of crocodiles here. Aw, ow, that is actually rough. Surge is the only talent that isn't... I do have the Surge unlocked, but it's not max level. I was thinking of getting, maxing out the Surge level, but I really want to try getting, Little Macho Legs' Shield Pierce before I do that. Just because I'm also trying to do Aqua Realms on the side. Alright. Damn it, I was kinda hoping Dancer could take a hit. Alright, I think that's enough to win that level for now. I'll probably come back to it another day, but for now, I've had enough of that level for now. How did I do Bionic Seaweed No Gacha? Let me see which... Bionic Seaweed? That's how. You had crit units and anti-metal unit. A lot of the anti-metal crowd controllers are no gacha anyways. Yeah. Do some summer break stuff. Bro, ain't this music just some of the most fire music in this entire game? Who doesn't... This music's fire. Look. It's only the OST. We're making it out of Nyanko Daisensu with this one. My house is burning down as I'm... I mean, this music is just too fire. This music is so good, they're playing it outside. That's what I'm saying. We got back to the normal music, I guess. Nice. Alright. How much energy do I have left? Alright. I mean, gacha doesn't really matter in this save. I mean, I could save it for a 50 draw for guaranteed. Or I could gamble it away here. Do we roll it? Do we roll it? I mean, at most, I sacrifice 45 NP. Alright. Let's give it a roll. Gamble. The people demand the slots be rolled. Truly the best rolls. Alright, how much NP is that? 85? Not bad. No, don't actually use your cat food on this. don't actually use your 11. This is just a message. This is a message from the council saying that don't spend your cat food on Epic Fest. Don't. I'm just giving that a heads up. I only did it here because this is a no gacha save, and the worst sacrifice I'm getting is 45 less NP. But in an actual normal save, you really should only save it for guarantees. I mean, it could have been worse. We could have gone only rares. We got some super rares. Alright, where's the little macho legs? I need to give you more shield piercing. Alright, there. Now we can start... Alright. That was like the last important talent I actually need to unlock, so now we can finally start boosting up Dancer Surge. There we go. Alright, Proving Grounds. Let me see here. Alright, so... I mean, if I can get the first stage done, that's the main thing I care about. Just because we get the 30 cat food. But it would be epic if we could do more than just the first stage for more... what's it called? Cat's eyes. Anyways, where's my egg? There's my egg. And then we're gonna need dark laser. because DPS is epic like that. Oh, I just realized the third round Dusk is actually going to be slightly challenging because we don't have max treasures. And then I think I'm going to go Manic Mohawk. The third round is either... Oh, I just realized if I get second round Dusk Deadly, then there's probably a good chance we're not going to be able to go any further. Third round Dusk is... Why? Okay, Grigori, Project A, and Spacefish Jones. That's what his name was. Third round Dawn is just regular aliens. Alright, lucky crit? Darn, no lucky crit. Darn, wow, this is... Okay. Alright. Oh, there's also a Grigori here. Wow. We gotta start preparing the, Alright, here comes the, other gories. Got the egg. Leaf. If I remember if that was egg in French. It's been forever since I took a French class. Haven't had to take one since grade 9, so I don't remember if that was egg in French or not, but it's something like that. Oh yeah, that's right. I also forgot. Dark Laser outranges, so if we get enough of them, we could just wave spam. Alright, that's enough with the clown spam, please. I'd actually like to read what's going on in chat. Alright, there we go. Alright. Zombies. Here's gonna be my game plan. I mean, the only idea I got is to just save up for Bahamut. Hopefully he gets to the base before Cadaver Bear spawns. Or we can knock back the seal. Alright. Darn. Alright, here comes Cadaver Bear. Alright. Now we gotta make the mad dash to the base. Or Zerziel could revive. Alright, cool. Alright, I don't think we're doing this. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on doing any of the stages beyond the first level, so... It doesn't really matter. Wow, the event can no longer be challenged. Alright, I'm gonna do some leveling on my units. I mean, CAT is the only special I had in mind to really level up at the moment. The bug unit, actually, that is a good question. Kuwagata. Let me go Kuwagata. Their max plus level is 35. So, King Kuwagata at level 75 has 67,000 health against aliens and deals about 10k damage. I mean, if I really grinded for plus levels, I think it could be useful. But, I mean, I think level 40 alone, it's not really much. The game plan, honestly, it is getting pretty late where I'm at. So I'm gonna roll this net, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream. Alright, CPU. Alright. Now, I normally don't stream on YouTube. I do it on Twitch. You can find a link to my Twitch in the description down below. But I think specifically for the No Gacha series, I will be streaming it on YouTube. But every other stream, I think I'm gonna do it on Twitch. So I want to thank everyone who came out and watched me on YouTube. If you want to catch any stream that I do that isn't on YouTube, then go to the description. You can find my Twitch. Follow me there. Alright. I want to wish everyone a very good night. Well, at least I forgot that the Twitch alert was there. I was gonna get ready to end the stream, but there's the Twitch alert. At least that works. Alright, goodbye everyone.